Over the last 2 days, you've seen now reporting on the police operations breaking up a zama settlement in the Krugersdorp area in Gauteng. Again, reminded of how extensive some of these operations actually are. We've heard about violent shootouts and fights underground, guns being channeled there. In some cases, people live underground for months at a time trying to earn money for their families. Peter Temane is the chairman of the South African Mining Development Association. Peter, good afternoon to you. Do we have any figures for how many people are involved in illegal mining in South Africa? I'm sure it's quite a high number.
Well, the issue is that, Stephen, it's hard to actually give you an exact number. What I can tell you is the areas involved. The entire Johannesburg gold belt, in fact, the Witwatersrand, the entire belt, there is illegal mining taking place there. Remember, Gauteng as it stands now, there's not so much mining for gold taking place now, but there's still that old belt of the gold mines that they used to mine gold from. They're still there. That's where everybody is. I mean, you're talking about now what's happening now is in Randfontein and Krugersdorp. But you come down towards Johannesburg, Durban Deep area, all the way to Ekurhuleni. They are all over the place. But again, don't forget that initially they began in the Lejwe-Leputswa district in the Free State as gold smuggling. And then developed from gold smuggling to actually being undeclared shareholders of the mine, having certain sections that were closed, money for themselves, but still processing in the hostels. That's where it all began.
There's clearly well-established networks. Material is mined underground. How does the money flow from there? I mean, are some of the corporates even receiving money, receiving mining material?
Stephen, you know, if this was not so sad and tragic, it would be funny. Some years ago, there was a panel discussion with Reddy Direct on 702. I mean, you can imagine how long ago has Reddy left the news media area. And this was discussed. And we said at that time that this is going to spread. And it is worse now. And it said that it takes a very violent incident for the authorities to start taking action. This has been happening from, almost more than 10 years now. And it is just unfortunate that the government is slow to react. And how come we are aware of where this mining is taking place, and where is the police intelligence, where is the security no, I mean, it is quite tragic, Stephen.
So there's so much that's going on here. I mean, we also have a large number of foreign nationals in this sector. Why is that? Is that because they're coming here just for money?
Look, see, we are one country in Africa here where everything is so liberal. I'll make an example, Stephen. Some of these people get hurt in the mines. You go to a public hospital, you find them being treated for free by our own health services. And then you go back again. I mean, if I am somebody who's looking for an easy way out, South Africa is a place to be because I have rights even if I pay the law.
Peter Temane, I think we've lost you there, unfortunately. Chairman of the South African Mining Development Association. I do apologize for that. All right. It's such an important conversation. So much more to come, I think, on the issue of illegal mining. Zamas, he's back with us now, I understand. Peter, sorry, we lost you there. You were talking about the people who are actually involved in doing this, many of them foreign nationals. There's been a call for this to be formalized. Would that make a difference if government had sort of more control to formalize it?
Stephen, I can tell you that will be a disaster. I'll tell you why. You cannot reward criminality just because you cannot control it. First of all, how do we, remember we have the Mine Health and Safety Act. We have the MPRDA. Those are acts of parliament that regulate the mining industry in South Africa. Now, are you going then to throw those out of the window and say, you took and first of all, you are illegal, you are undocumented, run the shafts, if somebody gets killed there, you need to finish? Or are you going to apply different rules for different operators? That would be disaster. Because initially, they had to come in and stop this from happening forthwith. But it's now spread so much that, Stephen, it's just quite frankly, you need to think that even the police today, they are all over in Randfontein, all that, but that is fine. Maybe it's a start, but I can tell you it will take more than just one big raid and publicizing in the media to stop these operations. Because like you're saying, there are serious criminal syndicates involved here.
We'll leave it there. Peter Temane, thank you. Apologies for that. Chairman of the South African Mining Association. So much.